So earlier today, very excitingly, news of the new Gorillaz record came out. Joe's got everything in front of her, plus the added addition of Damon Albarn as well. All
I
right.
have got Damon Albarn right in front of me. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So what is it that we need? What's the primer then? What do we need to know about this album before people have heard
Okay,
it?
well, it's in a last sort of end of career attempt to revive my career. I've sort of going for the Ed Sheeran model of just singing on my own. No, I'm just singing all the songs on this record, really. I've got George Benson, who plays an amazing guitar on the song that you're going to hear.
About to play it.
Yep.
I'm very excited about that because, I mean, for me, George Benson was sort of up there with Michael Jackson in the 1980s in my sort of perception of American music.
How did it come about? How did you get to meet him?
I just thought, wouldn't it be brilliant to have George Benson on this tune? Rang him up. He said yes. And we're going to meet for a cocktail when he sort of flies into town now.
That
Oh, I
sounds so
wonder
easy,
I wonder what he has. What cocktail will George Benson
Well,
have?
exactly. But he was very specific that we were going to have a cocktail. So I've kind of imagined various scenarios.
That's a wonderful one. What about Snoop Dogg? Because Snoop Dogg's on the album as well. Is he a friend? Have you worked with him before? I'm just trying to remember.
he's a friend. Yeah.
What's he like?
He's a real sweetheart. Like, he really is very, very sweet.
I remember
and
watching
very,
him.
very funny and incredibly charismatic and just a bit of a joy, really.
There's not a very big gap between the last album and this album. So why is that?
Most of the record was written in America on tour, just setting up a studio in a hotel. I suppose the only difference to any other time that I've done that in the past is that this time I sort of made sure we were on the top floor of every hotel. So sometimes that was even the penthouse, which was not bad.
Rock and roll.
It's quite rock and roll, but it's also the best view. And I recorded that track that he's on, called Hollywood, in the Mondrian penthouse at the Mondrian, looking over Los Angeles at sunset, and with my balcony open and the beautiful warm air and all of that.
And why was
Lovely
this
stuff
important?
that California is so amazing for happening, you know.
Fantastic.
Why was that so important to be on the top floor? Just for your head, or for what's going into the song? The records?
Sometimes the top floor was different places. A lot of the songs have got the name of where I was on them, so it's quite geographical. But it's mainly America. There's a bit of European perspective, but it opens with the line "Calling the World from Isolation." That's how the whole record opens, and I don't know, maybe it's being high up there and looking over the city that made me feel like that, or maybe it was because I feel that's kind of sort of one of the dark forces of our age. I don't know what it was entirely, but it felt emotionally like, I think they say the word woke now in America.
Oh, do they?
It was woke.
I'm just looking up woke. It's a reference to how people should be aware in current affairs. While you're obsessing with the Kardashians, there are millions of homeless in the world. Stay woke.
It is woke then.
So if we go with this, then, that it's about being aware of the world,
Well, yeah,
then this whole album is woke.
It is.
Yeah.
It is in that sense, yes. in the loveliest and loosest sense of the word, it is. Yeah.
I'm going with that.
Just fill us in on Gorillaz. Will there be another tour? When's that going to be happening?
Well, I'm going on tour tomorrow, and that's the reason why I recorded this album. Actually, was really initially just so that I had some new material, because we'd agreed to do the festivals last year, which was great. It's a fantastic thing to do. It's a nice summer work, you know. It's the only summer work. So
Be a deck chair attendant.
Yeah,
You
like
could
a
do
job
that.
in a bar.
Could be a lifeguard.
But anyway, if it turns out that some of the songs that people like, then that's just a bonus for me.
Okay. And Jamie's been busy.
Yeah, he's done a
doing all
really
his-
good job.
Okay, what's it look like?
We've
Give
got
us
a brilliant video for this. It's got Jack Black in it. It's Jack Black sort of imitating George Benson.
How about that?
Wow.
That's going to be great.
Should we play it? From the forthcoming album, then, the Now. Let's play the new single from Gorillaz, and this is Humility.